Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at a really interesting source called the Gift of Wisdom. It's what it calls soul-based living for individuals,
And we're zooming in on one specific part today, the section for October.
which has this core theme, wholeness.
Mm-hmm. And the basic idea here is pretty direct. It presents itself as communication, like straight from your soul, or God, depending on your framework.
Coming through his daily affirmations.
Exactly. Daily thoughts focused on specific topics designed to help you, to help you shift your understanding of yourself.
Yeah, the text makes a really key distinction early on.
It describes it as a unification. It's the coming together of divine intelligence immortality.
Wow, big concepts.
Yeah, and merging that with, human thought, human emotions, even our mortality.
All held together by what?
By love. Love is presented as the governing principle, the thing that allows this wholeness.
And the goal then is to return to that state.
That's what it says. To heal the sort of separation we feel, the split that happened, as it puts it, since incarnation.
So it's about love winning out over fear, ultimately.
Leading to that complete inner unity, wholeness.
Okay, so how is the gift of wisdom structured to actually guide you towards this?
Well, it's built around the calendar year. 12 months, 12 sections.
Makes sense.
And each month dives into a particular aspect of wisdom. For October, as we said, it's all about wholeness.
And within the month?
You get daily entries, the affirmations we mentioned. They're meant to be your focus for the day, to connect you with that theme.
Is there a recommended way to use it? Like, do you just jump in anywhere?
Not exactly. The source does mention some prerequisites. Think it calls steps to authenticity that ideally come first.
Okay.
But for the monthly content, it suggests starting on the current date. So if it's October 15th, you start there. It implies a kind of daily practice.
And the purpose of doing this daily?
It's about quieting the mind, the constant chatter, and shifting your focus inward towards serving the soul, as it puts it, making space for that voice.
Got it. Okay, let's look at some of these October affirmations, see how this idea unfolds. October 1st kicks off really strong.
It does.
I am not now, nor have I ever been broken.
Quite a statement to start with, especially given what comes next.
Right, because October 2nd immediately says the human self is a wounded self.
Total contrast.
And then October 3rd, the imagery is, well, it's pretty stark. The human self is a broken piece of fine china taped together with packing tape.
Wow. Yeah, that paints a picture. Fragile, maybe clumsily mended?
So you've got never broken on day one, and then wounded and broken china right after. How does holding those two ideas help with wholeness?
Well, I think that's exactly the point. It's asking you to hold both realities. The core you, the I am, the soul, that's presented as untouched, inherently whole.
Okay.
But the human experience, the character you're playing, that can feel wounded, fragmented like that taped up china. Recognizing this duality seems to be step one.
So the brokenness isn't you, fundamentally. It's the experience.
Kind of. It's acknowledging the human condition without letting it define your essential nature. It points to a resilience underneath the surface wounds.
Okay, that makes sense. Acknowledging the feelings but pointing beyond them. Then October 4th says, life activating a human body has never harmed me in any way, shape, or form.
See, that shifts the perspective again. It suggests the experience of life, even the difficult parts, hasn't actually damaged that core I am.
It's not life's fault, so to speak.
Exactly. It detaches the essential self from the perceived harms of living.
And this separation idea gets really explicit next. October 5th, when you were laying in a hospital bed, I was fine.
Very direct.
Followed by October 6th. We have been two different things for much of your lifetime. That really spells out the duality it's been building.
Yeah, it emphasizes this feeling of disconnect many people have, the everyday self, and this deeper soul presence feeling like separate entities. You have to see the separation before you can bridge it, right?
Makes sense. Then, on the 7th, it acknowledges something important. The awareness of the presence of the soul varies greatly from person to person.
Which is crucial, I think. It validates that this isn't a uniform experience. Your connection might feel different from someone else's.
Right, no one size fits all.
And the next few days illustrate that variety really vividly. October 8th. In some characters, the soul has been the uninvited guest.
Ooh, like an awkward party guest.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Then October 9th. In some characters, the soul has been the one you have to invite out of a sense of obligation.
Okay, so maybe there, but not really welcomed.
Yeah. And then a more positive framing on October 10th. In a few characters, the soul is a treasured friend.
That covers a whole spectrum of relationships with our inner selves, doesn't it?
It really does. From intrusion to obligation to friendship, it makes you pause and think, well, which one feels closest to my experience right now?
Definitely. Then, starting October 11th, there's a clear shift. It's moving towards integration. The affirmation is, I want to be more than a treasured friend to you.
Ah, so it's not stopping at friendship. There's a desire for something deeper.
Exactly. And that builds to October 12th, which feels like a real turning point. My goal is for you to finally realize that I am you.
Boom. There it is. The core message. Not just a friend, not just present, but actually you. The ultimate merge.
That feels like the heart of wholeness right there.
I think so. The recognition of fundamental unity.
Then October 13th reframes our whole life experience. The purpose of your character is to lead you to me, or better put, lead you to you, the real you.
So our human life, the ups and downs, the personality, it's all a pathway back to that soul self.
A journey to wholeness, orchestrated by the character itself.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it. And then it seems to anticipate a common fear,
Which is,
losing yourself in this merger. On October 14th, it says, when we have merged, I will still have your name as well as your personal and family history.
oh, that's reassuring.
And the 15th continues, when we have merged, I will still like all of the things you like. So your preferences, your identity, they don't get wiped out.
It's an integration, not an obliteration.
Exactly. And October 16th adds a bit of personality, which I like. When we have merged, I will still not like all of the things you don't like, but that won't stop me from trying to change your mind.
Huh. Okay, so the soul has opinions and maybe wants you to try new things.
It suggests a dynamic partnership, not just a passive merging. And that leads into the 17th. When we have merged, in wholeness and unity, I will advocate for you to explore all of the things in life you haven't wanted to explore before.
So wholeness leads to growth, to expansion.
That's the idea. Broadening horizons, guided by that deeper wisdom.
Then October 18th offers this really lovely image. Once we have become a unified force, life will be our playground in which to explore love.
That changes everything, doesn't it? Life not as a struggle, but as a playground for exploring love.
It shifts the whole feeling from duty or endurance to joy, curiosity.
Playfulness, even. And love becomes the central theme now, October 19th. Love will give you a new lease on life.
Simple, powerful.
And the 20th. Love always says yes to love. Just pure affirmation of that energy.
But it stays grounded too. October 21st acknowledges, not everything in the human world reflects love, but many things do.
Which is realistic, right? It doesn't pretend everything is perfect, but it keeps pointing to where love is present.
And then suggests we can change our perception, October 22nd. Together, we can shine light on everything and see what's really there.
That unified perspective, soul and self, together brings clarity. Seeing things truthfully.
And love becomes the tool for discernment. October 23rd. Love will show you what is valuable.
Followed by the 24th. Love will show you what is invaluable.
And importantly, the 25th. Love will show you what can be discarded.
So love isn't just passive feeling, it's an active guide. A standard.
Which is exactly what the 26th says. Love is the standard bearer. It's the measure.
And then things get really expansive on the 27th and 28th. First, everything is either love or not love yet.
Wow. Okay. That reframes, well, everything. Problems, challenges. They're just not love yet.
And then it applies it to people on the 28th. Everyone is either love or not love yet.
That really changes how you might view difficult people or situations. It shifts from judgment to potential.
A very different lens, a lot of compassion, maybe.
These final days seem to build towards a climax. October 29th feels full of promise. There is much I want to show you.
Yeah, it creates anticipation. What else is possible with this connection?
But then, the 30th names a potential block. Your ego has prevented you from hearing my voice.
Directly addressing that part of us, the small self, the part identified with the broken china. It acknowledges the obstacle.
The part that maintains the separation.
Right. And the whole month, this whole journey towards wholeness, culminates on October 31st with this really potent image.
Yeah.
The day you seriously start to listen to me is the day your life will start over again, because the reset button will have been pushed.
A reset button. That's quite the promise. A complete transformation.
It really is. It suggests that actively choosing to listen to that deeper voice, the soul's voice, initiates a fundamental shift, a new beginning.
So wrapping this up, our deep dive into October in the Gift of Wisdom really maps out this path from feeling separate, maybe wounded,
Like that broken china.
towards realizing an inherent wholeness, a unity between the soul and the self.
And it presents this journey as an inner dialogue. fostered by these daily affirmations, with love as the key ingredient, the healer, the guide, the goal.
It's a compelling picture of inner transformation.
Definitely. So maybe a final thought for you listening. As you heard us go through these October affirmations from I Am Not Broken to the reset button, did any particular one jump out at you?
Yeah, which one resonated or maybe even felt a bit challenging?
What might that resonance or that resistance tell you about where you are right now on your own path towards feeling whole? Something to reflect on.
Definitely something to reflect on. Thanks for diving deep with us today.